would now like us to get started with our 31st summit of the APR Forum.
This year, the forum comes at a time when the continent is faced with the return of military takeovers of government and an increase in civil conflicts. That was not lost on the APRM's leadership.
The resurgence of unconstitutional change of governments in parts of Africa is of concern, and we must continue to support the efforts of our regional bodies such as ECOWAS and the AU Peace and Security Council in this regard.
We are also sad, as Your Excellencies have noted, to note the increasing regression of some APRM member states into coup d'etats and other arrangements that are not in line with what APRM stands for. This trend is worrying and truly sad, and we call upon all involved to ensure democratic governance is restored and the active membership of APRM is revived.
The summit was held in a hybrid format due to the ongoing coronavirus pandemic. The effects of the virus on Africa's socio-economic development, Ramaphosa said, will be felt for several years to come.
Its impact on our economies has been quite severe. And as Africa, a number of our developmental aspirations have been severely set back as we continue to marshal all our resources towards saving lives and protecting livelihoods.
During Friday's forum, Burundi acceded to the APRM, becoming the 42nd member of the mechanism. The heads of state received peer review reports of Nigeria, Namibia, Niger and South Africa on various issues including governance, youth employment as well as tackling climate change. Sarah Kimani, SABC News, Kenya.
This year, the African Union is focusing on nutrition. It hopes to improve food supply and reduce acute hunger on the continent. The AU says more than 280 million Africans are undernourished. The impacts of drought biting hard in 4 regions in Ethiopia. 3 consecutive low rainy seasons have led to water wells drying up, livestock dying and crops wilting. They have also forced hundreds of thousands of children and their families to the brink. The UN Children's Agency, UNICEF, says it has deployed mobile clinics as part of supporting people, especially children, suffering from acute malnutrition.
This is part of the strategy that we appreciate to minimize unnecessary deaths among children, and it's a critical integrated package of life-saving.
Ethiopia is one of the countries that the Food and Agriculture Organization and the UN World Food Programme are calling hunger spots. Causes of increasing hunger levels in the continent include conflict, climate change and economic slowdowns, including those caused by COVID-19.
We have countries like Nigeria, Angola, Mozambique, Somalia, Ethiopia. There are about 16 countries that are really in acute hunger. South Sudan, all these countries are really suffering, mostly Somalia. Somalia is really a problem.
African leaders are yet to achieve targets that they have set for themselves before as pertains food security. In 2014, they committed to reducing poverty by half and ending hunger by the year 2025. But since then, just a handful of countries have committed 10% of their national budgets to agriculture as they had committed. Coletta Njohi, SABC News, Addis Ababa, Ethiopia.